She's a dear friend of mine, extremely professional. Her background is medical, big time. And we've known each other for over 30 years. And we always talk when we get together, because we like to optimize our health. She has a background in nursing. She's actually a doctor in nursing and philosophy. She's a retired Army nurse, and now she's building a dental practice with her husband. And she's an amazing lady and very, very knowledgeable in the medical field and wellness and health. So it's really kind of cool because she always looks for, the edge and to feel better and work better and, function at an optimum level. So, and her name is Becky Kitzmiller. So Becky, why don't you share your amazing testimonial with us?
Thank you guys so much for inviting me. I'm absolutely flattered to have an opportunity to share my journey with CILI. As Elka mentioned, I'm a retired Army nurse, and physical fitness is sort of core to who we are as soldiers first, and then as a nurse second. And I got to a point in my life when I really needed to consider taking vitamin supplements. There's a certain age that we get to as women and as athletes, not to say that I'm truly an athlete, but I was just finding that my recovery was not occurring, that my energy level was incredibly low. And so then I started with sort of the classic, Centrum Silver, if you will, vitamins, and found that the GI upset, so the gastrointestinal indigestion, I went through probably 40 different products, including liquid at $100 or more a month, and just felt that I couldn't tolerate anything. And a couple of years ago, I had the great opportunity to see Elka and Guy skiing, because that's one of the things that we've done together for 30 years. And Guy shared with me what was happening with CILI, and Elka shared with me her nutritional journey with CILI. And I said, you know what? This is a couple I've known for decades in our military career. And I know that their nutritional journey has been long and is very educated. I took a leap of faith and started taking CILI. And the first thing for me was that the just resetting my balance was amazing. So I slept better. I felt like when I ate, like I didn't have crazy cravings anymore. I know that sounds sort of funny to say that. And so I just overall felt healthier. Then about 6 months in, I noticed a few other things that were happening for me. So I have had a history of chronic muscle cramps, mostly in my feet in the middle of the night, sometimes in the middle of the day, and you just have to walk it off. And also in my C-spine, so all up in the neck and shoulders. And what I found over time is that has just gone away. I mean, literally, I would wake up every 2 hours with muscle cramps. And now that is gone, even with extreme things that like I do with Elka and Guy. We ski 8 hours on the slope in those terrible tight boots, or I can go hike 8 miles with my spouse, or I stand all day lecturing with students. And it is simply amazing. That was probably the biggest thing that made a really significant difference in my health journey. And then the second, I'm almost 60, all of us get skin changes over time. We're exposed to sun. And I noticed that a number of blemishes, which you can't see on Zoom, and you can't see because they're not there anymore, that a number of the skin blemishes that I was starting to see on my cheeks, forehead, and nose were gone. I mean, literally, I might have one spot that probably needs to see a dermatologist, but otherwise, my skin is just so incredibly healthy, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. I also forgot to mention that Becky teaches at the University of North Carolina in nursing, and I had to write this down: leadership and quality improvement. And so that's pretty impressive. So this lady has a lot of medical background. And so I'm excited when I talk to professionals, who have, the medical, the deep knowledge, but also that interest in health and wellness. It's just been fun, to share this.